In the meantime, we're getting quite a little bit more money, apparently. Don't fully understand why. It might be because of Coruña. I would like to have boats, you know? Boats are nice. Sort of. I think it's a good time, as good a time as any, to declare war against a lot of people, in fact. I would declare war against my claims for the county of Santiago. Would that be a better idea? I have fought them before. I think that would be a better idea. Instead of fighting Astorga over here, because they're small enough. They're always going to fight together against me. So I'm actually going to take Santiago, because I can. I mean, I took Coruña, although it was from Leon. And these guys are not allied to anybody. That guy is still a baby, so I'm good. A reading in Porto. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Duchess Hema suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives wondering what guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Hema. Yes, I do. So she is still just as greedy and just as all the things. Something pious? That doesn't sound like her. She's ambitious and generous, and I said greedy. It's the opposite of greedy, actually. Let's be entertained. Travels to Jerusalem. Ooh, that would be an interesting thing. Now, wouldn't that be very ambitious? Or the perfect state would give us a chance to learn. The perfect state. Let's be entertained. Travels to Jerusalem. That sounds like more or less what I want. So we're looking for 1,125 army up there. A new heir has been born. With a tired yet blissful smile, Hema presents me with a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry my legacy on. That's probably the better phrasing. What name would benefit a duke, indeed? And what? Oh, the education. I know. It's just I can educate the kid. I mean, should I educate the kid? Sure, I can. It's gonna be fine. So we don't have a name for the kid. In fact, it's probably just gonna show up as Lucidio. Oh, yeah, because it changes over there. Lucidio would be a lovely name. Although, maybe I want to be with Morano. Again. Or actually, Enrique. He's going to be the first king of Portugal. Maybe. Actually, yes, Afonso would be the better one. Enrique was the father of Afonso. So, yeah, may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Although I don't know if that's going to be what's going to happen, but we'll figure it out. And of course, it means I could arrange a marriage. Specifically with Leon. Don't you have a sister or something? Your mother is married to Fruela, the son of Fruela, the bad one. Fruela likes me. Fruela doesn't have a name, doesn't have an heir. So right now our diplomacy, it's all very fragile. As in, we don't really have much to go on. And our uncle is still not married. You know what? Let's arrange a marriage for you. I can't arrange a marriage for you. I don't have kids. Dang it. Let's see what I can do with Francia now. Because they have a huge family, and especially with the little babies. When I was looking for a princess, I found a lot of little babies over here. Aw, Saracen died. What happened? She was stuttering, she was curious, and she died. There's probably a way to tell how she died, but I don't know how to tell that. It's a shame. Either way, the king probably likes me a little bit, although I'm very young. Princess Hodierne. Yeah. Arrange a marriage. For Enrique. Ooh, she's marrying down. However, she accepts it. Because King Louis II desires an alliance. That's important to pay attention to how old he is. 53. That probably doesn't matter. I like that. That said, let's look at the line of succession. So he holds the King of West Francia. Prince Louis of West Francia is the heir. We have Prince Charles of West Francia. So he's the oldest brother. Is Margot a girl's name? It is. So she's actually kind of in the line of succession. It would be the grandson of the king. Although her father might not like me. Let's see if I can do anything about that. Oh, but she would be marrying up. That's interesting. Why would she be marrying up? I think it's because... it's interesting. It's because she's actually a princess. She's the daughter of a king. And I'm not sure if marrying the granddaughter of a king would actually give me an alliance. But the point is... I think this is a good idea. And I'm going to do it. Inheritable traits of stuttering. That's a congenital trait, but we don't mind that. And their forces are vastly superior. May this be the beginning of a beautiful alliance for the ages. There's also the fact that the king is terrified of me. Why are you terrified? What did I do? That's kind of funny. And my half-brother might actually marry. Let's see what happens with that. So this is for our heir. For Enrique, specifically. The king has accepted my alliance. Or, I mean, the marriage. So that's really good. That means now that I am allied to West Francia. That's very, very, very good. Also, you are betrothed to Leo Jun... That's a name. Leo the Gundia. My god, that is a name. My god. The Visigoths had such astonishing bad names. Your wife seems to have been... Oh, it's Joanna. It's my sister. What happened? How did you fight? She loves me. You need to murder the king. Unfortunately... Or not the king, but unfortunately she's not the heir. Her child might be. My nephew. Fridol. Terrible name. Absolutely. For all I know, I'm insulting a bunch of people. Because I don't know Spanish names. Spanish names are really, really different from Portuguese ones. So... I'm going to hold my half-brother sort of in the pocket. And hope that I'll be able to marry him to somebody even more important. Let's just keep track of where my line of succession works right now. Because we are still first in line for the kingdom of Asturias. And are reading in Porto. That didn't work then, I should understand. The Tortulo would give us a chance to learn. Let's go with that. Oh! As the clerk drones on and on, I can tell Hema's attention is slipping. Oh, it didn't work out. But Leofredo liked me a little bit because he was the one. Ah, well. While I'm thinking of how to salvage the situation, my guest, Leofredo, suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest we read Golden Legend instead? And Hema immediately perks up with a renewed interest. So, the chance went down, in fact. That was really bad. That was really bad. But I think the chances of pregnancy just increase naturally by having the seduce or that particular scheme going. It's really bad that she's not helping. Let's get her to manage my domain or to help out with that, because that's going to get me a little bit more money. And it doesn't really matter because it doesn't go below 20% as far as I can tell. So that was very unfortunate. But our army is growing. It's actually not. The 1123, it came down to 1,093. And mostly because I don't have my wife helping out. Was she actually helping out in the martial? It's going down, so negotiate alliance. My dear cousin, I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. Well, you say that, but you also smell a lot. I've been next to you. Oh, you're the king of Astoria, of Astorga. That would be... you know what? I accept. Alliance has been formed. His opinion of me didn't go up. Because he's a jerk, and he's immediately going to betray me the moment I declare war on, actually Cantabria. Need to be very careful, because they seem to have grown in the meantime. They didn't grow that much. And we're sort of holding steady. I think the total soldiers number is just mostly volatile, so that's why that happens. Let's hope that our wife gets schemed. Low control. Yeah, I need to do things. In fact, I might be able to do things right now. Let's get Monterrey first. Because by doing that, the armies... Yeah, let's declare war. No, let's not. Let's not. Yeah. So the levies... They're sort of a little bit weird, aren't they? Because it increases maximum levies, but also reinforcement rate, which is very important. The sting of rejection. You are a perceptive man, Wimarano, but I do not like you that way, says my wife, and sneers. Only God knows what the fortune might hold for us. Yes, of course. And she doesn't like me too much. Can I sway her? Is that going to be better? 39? I mean, I might as well. Let's go for it. That's what we're here for. We also have low control in counties, but I knew that already. Don't need to tell me. And we can still declare. Now, we can't declare war on Astorga, interestingly enough. And I believe that is because we are in an alliance. I'm fine with that. I need to go south either way. The reinforcement rates aren't really working that well, as far as I can tell. Through downcast lashes, as my eyes meet Queen Bado's for what feels like the 20th time tonight. I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me, and I can feel my body responding, awakening. Gross. But King Veramondo, her husband, and my cousin, is also here tonight. This would be good. King Veramondo, my cousin, and my liege, who hates me and imprisoned my father? I will give her a good tumble. I will. I will absolutely do that. Let's hope that I am good at that, because I might not be. Afterwards, Bado falls to her mattress with a thump, her breath ragged and her eyes half closed. Langoriously, I wipe the sweat of her chest with gentle fingers. Merely a moment later, Bado pushes my hand away with an apologetic smile. It is nearly morning. I better leave. Well, so she can become my lover if I... This is probably going to be a hook. I need to be careful, because if she has a lot of intrigue, she will murder me or something. But she doesn't. So she has lost opinion of me. Oh, no. She becomes my lover if she stays, but she loses opinion if she doesn't. Let's find out. Can you stay a little while longer, please? And she did stay. Nice! Awesome! Let's hope that she gets pregnant. I'll pay you a visit later. It's gonna be fine. I mean, I have... My family tree is a mess. I mean, it's not that much of a mess. I am married to my mother, so... It is a mess. But I'm also the... It's... What happened to your previous wife, by the way? The Queen Monia of Asturias. She died, obviously. I don't remember why. Potentially because I was at war. Either way, what I'm noticing is that the reinforcement rate doesn't go up. 959. And the month passes, and it just stays there. So I'm thinking there's something wrong with that. So I think we're at maximum. And now is the time to declare war. Specifically on Cantabria. They are vastly inferior to mine, somehow. I declared war. I'll raise my levies and I'll pay attention to what I'm doing in a little bit. I can also increase my opinion of the king rather than my wife. Yeah, my king doesn't like me too much. I will perhaps do that in a little bit. And I am no longer in line to inherit the kingdom. So I just gonna have to resort to the traditional methods of murder and war. So, to Santiago we go. We can also call betrothed can marry. I didn't realize that. Go for it. I'm sure you're going to be very happy. Yes, that is good. But I can also call an ally, and that is important because of the numbers. I do know that you might be allied to somebody right now. No, you're not, actually. So if I call my ally, who will not accept, or my other ally, who will accept, King Louis, Would you mind? I do spend a bunch of prestige, so I will not. Let's keep track of our monthly attrition. It's very important. They're coming this way. We're now besieging their place. This is plains, so we're going to be fine. At least I hope so. You can unlock a new perk for the martial lifestyle. That is perfectly fine. Controlled territory defender advantage, +5. That's very nice. Let's go with that. I do believe they are coming this way. They are not. Indiscretions. As Queen Bado's belly grows, there can be no doubt. She is with child. She has said nothing, but could this be the result of our carnal relations? Yes, it could. I must ask her about it myself, I think. Mostly because I think I need to have a claim. Of course it is yours, Wimarano. I worry that someone will have heard her, but we remain alone with the silence. Good it is too, for I suddenly have a lot to think about. The two of us a child. So, we have a choice here. The secret stays hidden for now. Or, I expose my lover's secret, and the world learns of the child's true lineage, which is bad, and the Queen Bado's unborn child will be known to have been conceived outside of wedlock. Yeah, we're not going to do that, because that sounds like a terrible idea. We're also going to look at advice for bastards. I'm not a bastard, it's just... Anyway, it seems you've got a bastard child. What do you mean, oops? This can be a threat or an opportunity. Having bastard children is not all bad. They can be married away for alliances while not being a direct threat to your succession, as they are not considered legitimate. It might even be a good idea to keep a few bastard children around so that they can be legitimized should you find yourself short of non-bastard children. However, remember to keep an eye on the opinion of your spouse, the spouse has for you. Yes, that is important. If you want to have bastard children, we can recommend you use the seduction scheme on unmarried characters. That wasn't quite what I did, but yeah, Tui is now under siege. Tui is probably going to be mountain. It's hills. I think I'm going to be able to pull that off, mostly because I'm going to siege Corunha before Tui is in siege, so they might actually run away. We should be crossing a river on this side as well, but because there's a huge river there. Increased military presence, and a faction has been created against me because, of course, Fruella and the king are absolutely awful people. That increased military presence did not affect much of my military numbers. I can now declare war on our... On whom? Oh, for that. Yeah, no, I don't need that. And also, I gained 150 prestige because my spouse is very good at stewardship. Hopefully, she's also very good at getting pregnant. Isn't she currently? She's a drunkard. I wonder why. Probably nothing to do with our current things. I'm trying to sway her. It's gonna be fine, I think. What do we have? Dangerous faction. Yes, I realize that, but... Come to Peru. I'm gonna need to sway him as well, because this is dangerous. I mean, it is literally a dangerous faction. And they have a lot of armies. When these guys, when they rise up, they rise up. And the siege is about to happen. Right there. Another day. There it is. Siege has been won. I took Santiago. And this siege is going to happen. It's going to take a little while. 400. That's because it has a fort. So that's 240. And they're running away. 15 days for them to arrive. 9 days. We're going to fight. And look at our numbers. They're actually growing. They're actually growing. This is going to be a battle and a half. And I don't know that I'm defender. And the reason for that... Are they actually... And the reason for that is because this is my land. I don't know if I can tell if I'm a defender or not. Oh, I misread that thing. I didn't fully understand what was going on. So let's keep track of where they're going. So there's going to be a battle. Defending a river crossing, they are, and defending hills. And I have better army commander, more men-at-arms, and a higher quality. So it's a much better position for them, naturally. I am +10 right now. A murky lineage. Queen Bato's court is celebrating the birth of her child. Seemingly unaware of the truth, the child resting in her arms is not truly King Varamundo's, but mine! Ha ha ha! If only they knew. Can I be the tutor? That'd be lovely. Let's actually pay attention to that. Hello, isn't she lovely? You gave her the worst name. Hermanberga. That is... I can't even... I don't understand. I would like to be her own guardian, but I don't think I can. Maybe Etienne can do that. Oh, Etienne does not like that. Sending child to foreign country. Oh. That explains. That's probably not gonna... yes. I could arrange marriage, though. That definitely wouldn't be a problem. At all. My half-brother, he always wanted to be inbred, didn't he? Lovely. Also, interestingly enough, they don't like that. Because she's marrying down. How about matrilineal lineage? It doesn't matter. I don't think that matters if they're not... They can't inherit titles. Let's keep her there. Save that secret for a future time. So right now we're at plus 11. Plus 7 on our rolls here. Our knight Guillermo killed Sebastian de las Rojas. I can pronounce R's and J's in the same word. I'm sorry. It's complicated in Spanish. And obviously this is their only army. So as long as I hunt them down after this. Our knight Guillermo wounded Mayor Suniefredo. And our knight Guillermo wounded Count Oveco. Again, this guy just keeps visiting my prison, doesn't he? Etienne has maimed the enemy commander, Mayor Suniefredo. That's maimed, that's forever. So one thing we're absolutely going to need to do is we're going to need to increase command control in Monterrey. Etienne has wounded the enemy commander, Mayor Suniefredo. Sounds like a lovely time. Not for the mayor, mind you. Sway. A commoner of Swabian heritage has been accosted in the streets of Porto over some minor offense. And now I can make a statement by spending a little bit of prestige to make my wife like me a little bit better. That's good. That's the kind of stuff that I can spend my prestige on. And the war is now ours. In fact, it says victory, but it isn't because it didn't do the thing. So now I can ransom the mayor again for 30. You're cheaper this time, I think. It's fine enough. So you are going somewhere. I'm not fully sure where you're going, but I think it has something to do with up there. And we're up against greater odds. Did they get more troops? They did get more troops. Well, that's what my mercenaries are for then. They're going into a boat as well. Are we going to get a mercenary group? I think we are. We have to. So the quality probably doesn't matter too much. Decent quality, decent quality. How is that? Oh, because these are not available. Right. The price itself is based on their size. Should I call the French to help out? Because I could. They're going to learn a lesson. Is that better than spending the money? I think it is. So here's the plan. I'm actually going to pursue them. And the king of France, not Francia, I should say, has joined the war. I'm going to pursue them because ransom has been accepted. That's really nice because I really need to kill them. And I know where they're going. They're going to the capital. And I think I'm going to be able to fight them there. These guys are going to take a while until they get into the ocean anyway. And the capital is in the plains, so that's going to be good news. That's where we're going, yes. Duchess Hema has been swayed. Oh, that's lovely. I can't believe in the middle of this. Oh, yeah, I need to cancel that scheme because it's 29% and I swayed her. That's proper. Can't seduce her. What? You cannot seduce her again for a while. I didn't romance her in the first place. Okay, well. Now it's the time for us to take care of the people who are really angry at me. It's this guy. It's Count Pero, my uncle. You are good at this. I mean, I'm good at this, I should say. I'm gonna get you swayed. Or I'm gonna sway. The verb is weird. Now, what are these guys doing? They're definitely attacking. They're going for Santiago, most likely, which is fine enough. I don't know. Are they actually going to their capital? It might be the case. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. Are the French coming? Because I would love that. They're not raising their armies, are they? No, they have a lot of armies. They're just not raising them. No, they are, actually. If they have raised their armies, then they're coming. Yeah, so they're gonna likely... Either they're very confused about their life. They're probably now trying to run away. I think there's a way to tell if they're gonna take a while or not to go anywhere. But I think they have fled already. So you're besieging Santiago. That's fine with me. That's the battle. That's how you tell. When you're going both to the same place and the game tells you that there's going to be a battle there. That's how you do that. Now, of course, we could... Yeah, there's definitely going to be a battle. It's not a perfect place. Dynasty head has been changed. We could... That's really not a perfect place. And the French are coming. They're helping out, actually. That's really good. We're going to destroy them. Our knight, Count Pons, wounded Mayor Diaco. Our knight, Duke Amalric, maimed Mayor Gausbert. I think that Duke is the French. Our knight, Baron Olmondo, wounded Count of Echo again. This guy just absolutely... I can't click on him. I don't know where he's from. Oh, there's more of them coming. Wow, the French just absolutely obliterated them. 60% of war score at the moment. And we have... I thought we were going to have prisoners, but we didn't actually make any. So I don't want to go there. I want to come back over here. And I'm going to take their capital. Which I'm sure they're going to be really upset about. But the French are also here, so screw that. Suck on that, is what I say. Also, are they... Oh, they're going into a boat. I wonder if they're coming after me. Because they're going to take Santiago. They don't seem to be separating properly. In the sense, I don't know that they're going to... They should be staying behind, you know. But I think they're just attached to me. Coruña is under siege. That's perfectly fine, actually. Much better than attacking south. Need to be really careful about who I'm going to take. Because they're probably going to flee. They have a huge army at the moment. But the battle is going to happen. Naturally, we have much bigger forces. And they're regrouping. To the loathsome Duke Wimarano, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for too long. No more. We are then paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. I was trying to... What a jerk. They gain increased autonomy for a few years, which is a bit of a problem. But if I say never... How's Pereira? That's incorrect, actually. The names of families that are... This is the name of a tree. This is a pear tree. The names of families that are based off of fruits and trees came in the 14th century, 13th century. It's way later than even names that exist right now. So it's not correct. It's not historically correct for him to be called Pereira. So he's a time traveler. That said, I do want to see where he's based. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I would assume it's these guys. We're in a good position. We have the French over here. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. And to the abhorrent Wimarano, your arrogance knows no bounds. No, it does. It's just you're kind of confused. Rally the troops. And it's only 273. That's not too bad. We're going to go down there as soon as we get rid of these guys, which we will. I really would like... Oh, they're besieging. Okay. And there it is.